Hey guys, we're back. Anker just got into the case business, and they're offering a few different cases for the iPhones. So I wanted to take a look at them and show you guys what I think. We're not going to do a full-blown unboxing just because, as you can see, the boxes are pretty generic. We get these for a lot of different products of theirs. Nothing too special. So let's get that out of the way and pop out this ultra magnetic case. That's the name. Nothing too exciting about the name, but let's throw this on. This is the titanium color. There's a few different options to choose from depending on your model. The titanium only comes in the 15 Pro series, but it also does come in black and in clear. So just taking a look around, it's a nice, solid, sturdy build. It says it's made with polyester, which I don't think I've ever seen on a case before, but it does have some nice grooves along the sides and some really cool buttons. They kind of match the ring on the back. It's almost, if you could pick that up, like a titanium on these ones. So I'm not sure how the other colors will look, but it's got the action button and separate volume rocker buttons. And then this MagSafe ring on the back can pop up and spin 360 degrees. So we can use this as a stand to prop up, watch any kind of videos we want, and you can even pop it up vertically to make some different calls. So this thing is pretty cool. I like having the stand there. It just sits right flush with the case, so it doesn't add too much extra bulk. No extra bulk than really the lens protection does. And I like the small details on there. So if you can see here around the lens, there are some Anker logos in the top and bottom corners, and then it just says Anker down here at the bottom. It's got nice cutouts for the speakers and the USB-C, and you know, that's about it. But this thing not only comes in black, clear, and titanium for the Pro models, you can go all the way back and get this for the 14 series as well, and you can get it in purple and black, clear. You can get this for the 13 Pros, 13s, 14s, so everything from the 13 series on up. The 13s are only going to come in black and clear. The 14s, you got black, clear, and purple. And then the 15s, you have black, clear, and titanium for the Pros. So some pretty cool color options. Like I said, good grip. This thing is only 49 grams for the Pro Max phone, so it's not too heavy, and you don't really feel any significant weight while holding this thing. And it's $32.99, so it's pretty cost effective. I would say compared to the competition. There's like the Case Qs and the ESRs. You might find those for a couple bucks cheaper. Being it under 35 bucks, it's Anker, so this stuff is going to go on sale. I'm sure we'll be able to find this case for in the low to $25 range sometime in the next couple months. So you know, be on the lookout for this. I got it from Amazon, and I'll leave the links down below so you guys can take a look at it. But the only thing I don't like is actually the 365 ring. So I just fidget with stuff a lot of the times anyways, and this is just another opportunity for me to fidget with crap. So I mean, it's for when I put like a MagSafe wallet on there, you know, it can just kind of slide back and forth, and you know, the camera lens kind of does block it from really coming off. But I don't know, it's just something, if it's in my pocket, I'm constantly doing this the whole time, and it kind of aggravates me a little bit, to be honest with you. But I love the concept, and I noticed that if I move this to where that hinge is up at the top, you know, I can actually still kind of use this with the wallet on there. So that is kind of cool. I don't have to take the wallet off to be able to use it. I can, well, unless I'm switching it all the way over, but you get the gist. You know, you can still keep it on there. You don't have to worry about kind of taking your wallet off and maybe leaving it somewhere. So it does still stay attached, which is cool, but it's just, you know, something that I can't stop messing with. We got an Anker battery bank right there. I mean, this one already does have a kickstand on it, but say you have another battery bank, you know, that doesn't have a kickstand, you'll still be able to, you know, keep it going. Obviously, it's not going to charge that way because it's not touching the back of the phone, but it's still cool that, you know, you can still use the stand. But again, something like this, I just keep messing around with it, and I love this case overall. I love all the details on it, from the buttons to the grip on the side is pretty good. It's not the best, but it's not really slippery. So that's what I like about this one. Let's move on. All right, next up, this one's just called the Anker Magnetic Matte Black Case. Also comes in clear, but it's just a frosted back clear case, just kind of like this one was, but obviously it doesn't have that stand ring. This is just your standard case, no frills, pops up on there nicely, has little raised edges on the front. I actually have a screen protector on here right now. I don't know if you guys can notice, and it does still fit with that on there perfectly. It's got a nice raised edge for the camera. It doesn't have those little logo details like I liked on the last one, but this one, it's available for the 15 series only, for the regular and the Pro phones, only available in black. So as long as you like how this looks, then that's all you got. But what I think is awesome, I've had this on my phone for probably the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I change cases out quite a bit, at least the ones that I'm testing. I use this for a few days maybe. I just couldn't get used to it, but this one I just fell in love with, and it's basic. This thing is $15.29 on Amazon right now. It's one of the cheapest cases you can get, at least from a brand that you've actually heard of, and the reason I like it is this grip. It's this like diamond plated style grip, and I absolutely love it. It's just, it's not too grippy. It just feels good in the hands, and it doesn't have any special buttons. The buttons are nice and tacky. They you know, they're there doing what they're supposed to do. It's got an action button, so you know, I don't like when cases cheap out and just do a cutout for the action button. You know, that's just a redesign from an older model. So they don't have much branding on here. I don't even know if you could pick this up, but it does say Anker right here down below, ever so faintly. So if you like something that really doesn't have their logos or branding blasted all over the place, then this is probably going to be a pretty good case for you. This one is 46 grams. Again, it's a tad bit lighter than this. I thought it felt lighter than just a 3 gram difference, especially with this stand, but I don't know. This thing is just sturdy, awesome grip. The only things that I don't like, I wish it came in this color. I wish it just had more color options, but this one is only available for the 15 and only available in this color, like I said. So it'd be cool if it just matched some of the other 15 colors. It'd be cool if it did have those, you know, metal looking buttons like this one does. But again, $15.29. You literally cannot beat that. So I would say this is my favorite of the Anker cases so far. But let's get into the next one. All right, guys. Next up, this is just the Anker clear case. Again, no frills about the naming or about this clear case. It's just a standard issue, white, you know, MagSafe ring. like we, have seen for years since MagSafe came out. So nothing, that reinvents the wheel with this one, but it's freaking solid. This is the 14 Pro. This one comes in the 13 series all the way up to the 15 Pro Max, and this is even cheaper than the last one. Not by much, but still cheaper. This one is $14.39. So again, name brand company putting out cases with this price and this build quality. Not going to see that too often. And what I love is Anker came in, they started, making cases, but they didn't just make it for this year's model and then moving forward. They started off with the 13 series. They know people still are rocking the 13s, the 14s. Not everybody has the brand newest model. So I like that they kept that in mind. And this thing, it's, really hard to flop open. I guess you could say on the edges, it's just built on there really tightly. So this thing is really hard to get on and off, which that's good in a case. Both of these ones were good, but this one is top quality for that specific reason alone. But you got a little bit of branding right there. It just says Anker embossed right there, and that is about it to this one. It does have some metal buttons. They're plastic, so just like a metal coloring to them, but they're nice and responsive. And again, that's what you're looking for. Just a basic case, fits your MagSafe accessories really well. The magnets on all of these are really strong. This is probably the strongest one, I would say, and I don't know if it's just the material on there. Even the matte material, keeps at least the wallet on there really nicely, but also the MagSafe battery from Anker. That's sticking on there perfectly. This doesn't come with a stand, but the battery bank will make it a stand. So, 37 grams. This is for the regular Pro. It's not the Max. And, kind of cool branding right there. There's no grip, which, I kind of wish there was definitely this grip on here. I wish this grip was on a lot of cases. But it also doesn't feel like a bar of soap either. It does have some texture to it. I know the Apple clear case is trash. I usually like a lot of Apple cases, but not the clear one at all. So, that's it. Just some takeaways. Again, I love that Anker got in the case game and they included older models. The pricing is outstanding. Even this one, I feel like this could have been cheaper, to be honest with you, compared to, these being $14 and $15 and this being $33. It's not outrageous, but, we'll see what they come up with next. But the attention to detail, just the little brandings here and there on some of them, or the grip on others, I like what they're doing here. I thought the 360 ring one was going to be the best case I've used all year, but it just wasn't for me. I wish, and hopefully in the future, I'd like to see them do that stand around the camera cutout. I just think that's a little more practical, but that's just me. So I look forward to seeing what they bring for the 16 lineup. If you guys have any questions about these cases, want to know where to get them, the links will be below in the comments, and come back for more. Hit like, hit subscribe. We do have some more ESR Qi 2 chargers coming out. We do have some more iPad cases and folios coming out. So if that's your jam, hit subscribe. And until then, it's Buck Life. Peace.